Before we dive into the world of Hyrule and its many timelines, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button to stay up to date on all the latest gaming news and reviews. The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom is a game that has left many fans wondering where it fits into the grand saga of Zelda. And as a seasoned gamer, I can confidently say that this game is not just another installment in the series, but rather the foundation upon which the entire franchise was disbuilt. In Echoes of Wisdom, players are introduced to one of the earliest narratives within the series. This game delves into events that were merely hinted at in the preludes of other games and introduces characters who pave the way for familiar occurrences. Notably, this is the first mainline game where Zelda takes center stage as the primary protagonist, offering players a deeper look into the titular legend. However, there are numerous indications that these are indeed the events that kick-started the entire series. The unfolding incidents in Echoes of Wisdom serve as a foundation for occurrences in other games, such as the emergence of the Triforce, despite various interpretations about when Echoes of Wisdom occurs within the Zelda timeline. The weight of evidence strongly suggests that it is one of the earliest events on the series, predating Skyward Sword. Into the game's storyline is heavily hinted at in the opening sequence of Skyward Sword, setting up events that transpired far before the main events in the game. This initial scene closely resembles the plot of Echoes of Wisdom, where the ground splits open, unleashing sinister entities from the chasm. These relentless invaders launch a merciless onslaught against the surface dwellers, plunging the world into an abyss of sorrow. In Echoes of Wisdom, it's clear how deep the divisions run. And it is these very powers that snatch Link off, leaving Zelda to face the challenge alone in order to save the world. The game's prologue explains that these factions are in search of an immense power, often called the Triforce elsewhere, but simply referred to as a great power here. This powerful artifact is what Tri-Ender people must safeguard, while their adversary, Null, with ties to Demise, yearns to control it. The situation echoes the central conflict in Echoes of Wisdom, where the Triforce is also at the center of the story. In previous games, an occurrence involving Null attempting to grab immense power that ultimately broke apart has been referenced, but never directly shown. Interestingly, Null shares a connection with Demise, hinted at by their shared language about resealing him, which mirrors the method used to handle Demise in later games. This link, coupled with the presence of Evil Zora's, strongly suggests that Echoes of Wisdom could be one of the early series of events depicted in the game sequence. One clue suggesting this might be one of the initial Zelda games is the appearance of both benevolent and malevolent Zoras, hinting at a timeline where the events depicted in Echoes of Wisdom occur earlier than any other games mentioned. This is also underscored by the fact that some citizens aren't aware of who the princess is, suggesting that the kingdom is not as strong as it was in Ocarina of Time. The unpredictable nature and coexistence of both good and evil Zora hints at a timeline where the events depicted in Echoes of Wisdom occur earlier than any other games mentioned, fashioned the truce state in terms of its placement within the Zelda series timeline. The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom has sparked much debate. However, based on the evidence presented, it strongly suggests that this game may be among the earliest, if not the very first in the franchise. Features such as Evil Zorus, a missing Master Sword, and a plot reminiscent of the prologue from Skyward Sword support this theory. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,